Hi, my name is Carly Briggs, and I'm conducting a social media audit for Natural Light. Over the past year, I had the pleasure of working with Natural Light and Anheuser-Busch as a college brand ambassador for Auburn, and a big part of my role was analyzing and posting on social media. Therefore, I feel that I'm highly qualified to complete this audit. Natural Light, or Natty Light as many users call it, is a reduced calorie beer produced and distributed by Anheuser-Busch. They pride themselves on being in the business of making friends, which makes their personal brand being fun, easy, life of the party, and relatable. The brand ideal for Natural Light is that they exist to infuse fun in an overly serious world. Their products include the original Natural Light beer, Natter Days, seltzers, and the Natty Vodka, which was recently released this past fall. And please note that there are many different flavors for the Natter Days, seltzers, and vodka that are not included in this slide. Because Natural Light has a younger target audience, they want to be seen as casual on their social media platforms. It is imperative for them to keep up with trends and fads. And a few aspects of their social media presence include having non-celebrity influencers, which means having influencers that are not famous. It's just regular users, regular followers who may not even have the most amount of followers, but it helps them seem authentic and unique. They have collegiate brand ambassadors, which is what I was, and they post memes and they have sponsorships from a few other brands and a few celebrities. Their target audience includes 21 to 24-year-old college students, mainly men. This target market has little to no steady income, which is good for Natural Light because their beer is so cheap. They have an interest in playing sports and going to the bars, and they associate Natural Light through fraternity parties and tailgates. Another target audience that could be included is the post-grad student. These are both male or female, 26 to 23, and they're new to the workforce and they're still trying to get their bearings and figure out what they want to do with their life. More often than not, they probably live with their parents for this couple years while they're in this target audience. Their interests include spending time with their friends and trying to relive their glory or college days. And they do this by drinking Natural Light because it reminds them of their time in college. Platform usage. Because Natural Light brands themselves as being fun and relatable, they have to use their social media platforms to attain this image. Natural Light's personal brand allows them to create a unique social media experience, unlike any other beer company. And rather than posting informal posts and informational with just information, that Natural Light creates fun channels that keeps everything informal. Their most popular platforms are Twitter and Instagram, and Facebook has a lot of likes and followers. However, because their target market is so young, it is not as high of a contender, but it is also up there. Rather than reading out every stat on this page, I'm going to highlight a few things. One is that the type of posts they use are background color status updates, which are just a post and they have some sort of words on it that are pretty funny or they're relatable or they encourage engagement. They get likes, comments, and shares, and they're pretty active on this channel. This slide PowerPoint was created around September 30th. Therefore, their latest post says September 29th or 27th. The same goes with Twitter. They're fairly active. 16 hours ago, at the time that this slide was created, and they post a lot of tweets. They get retweets, comments, and likes. Same goes with their Instagram. They have a decent amount of followers and they also remain really active, but the majority of their posts are pictures or memes. And I included a meme right here and it says, "Come on, take a shot with me," which is just funny and silly, but it's something just to make their followers laugh. And if you can read the cap comment, it says, "My capstone presentation," please, and which I think is very interesting because it's something that a lot of their college followers can relate to. So when it comes to Pinterest, Natural Light is not very active on this platform, and they really don't post. And I can't see when their last post was. I also can't see if people have repinned their things. And as you can see, that their profile picture has not been updated to the new vodka. This is the Natter Days came out in 2019, and it's still their profile photo. And this Natty Daddy picture right there, they don't really promote that product anymore either. The same goes for YouTube. They do post on it more than Pinterest, and it's pretty much only to promote their new vodka brand, and they post advertising and little clips. They do have video advertisements on the platform, like while other people are watching a video, but it's much less popular. I'd also like to point out that if anyone wants to follow or like or engage with Natural Lights, any of their platforms, you do have to confirm that you are 21 and up through your own Instagram platform and the birth date you set up while making the account. Natural Light's most successful content is by far their contest posts. These posts encourage followers to interact and tag friends in order to be entered to win prizes. And the prizes can vary anything from Natural Light merch, cash rewards, concert tickets. They're all over the board. And as you can see, I included an example of an Instagram contest at the bottom. Their primary purposes on their social media platforms are to influence desire and raise awareness. On all of their channels, Natural Light creates content with the intent of raising awareness for their products and influence customers to purchase said product. As you can see through the post right here, it is a meme post that both informs customers about their new vodka line while also kind of instilling the sense of desire for them to purchase it. Competitors. Natural Light competitors include any other light beer brands. However, for the purpose of this project, I am only comparing it to Miller Lite. This is because Miller Lite is not an Anheuser-Busch family, and Natural Light was created directly to compete with Miller Lite. While most people think that a competitor might be Bud Light, because they're both Natural Light and Bud Light are both Anheuser-Busch, it doesn't really apply in this context. And I would like to note that Miller Lite is a slightly more respected brand, and because Natural Light is seen as a cheap college beer, and this does impact popularity. As you can see from the follower comparison, Miller Lite does have more followers on all platforms than Natural Light, but so while Natural Light is lacking in reach, it can be acclaimed to their different reputations. Engagement, and this engagement is compared with the last 5 posts. And it's an average for all posts on all the 3 channels included. Overall, Natural Light does receive a good amount of engagement on their posts, and though they do have less engagement, it can also be attributed to the fact that they have less followers than Miller Lite. And compared to Miller Lite, Natural Light does engage with their followers more, and they try to reply to their comments, they repost, retweet photos that they have been tagged in, and Miller Lite does not do that. Social media use. As previously stated in this presentation, Natural Light brands themselves as being fun, easygoing, and relatable. And since the creation of their platforms, Natural Light has only maintained this image. There are 2 prominent developments in their platform usage throughout the years. The type of content has changed because content now currently posted follows a meme style, and in the early days, their content was more focused on customer photos. And the uses of contest is also new. These contests were created in order to influence purchase and create a sense of community within their target market. Holistic strategies. Across all platforms, Natural Light's strategic focus is communication and engagement with the followers. They encourage their follower engagement through interactive contests, captions, and fun promotional posts. 2 examples of this are one from Facebook and Twitter. It says retweet if you want a natty care packages, which encourages followers to retweet the post in hopes of getting a package sent to them in the mail. And the Facebook post, type Natural Light with your eyes closed, encourages engagement by just kind of being silly and asking type it and see if you can spell it right. It was also a trend on other platforms at the time that this was posted. An example of this strategy is that this past summer, Natural Light hosted a 4th of July event in the attempt of breaking the record for the world's longest water slide. And they used their social media platform to garner the attention for it. As a part of the advertising, Natural Light held a contest, and one lucky winner could win the opportunity to be the first person down the slide, and as well as win a year's supply of the product. This example continued is the water slide event is a prime example of how Natural Light successfully influences desire, encourages trial, facilitates purchase, and brand awareness, while also deepening customer loyalty. They also remain true to their brand image because slip and slides are fun and easy, and it's super unique compared to other brands. Rival comparison, social currency. Social currency is the degree to which customers share a brand or information about the brand. Natural Light focuses on posting entertaining content and interaction through comments, retweets, and repost, and they generally have a younger target audience. Miller Lite, the majority of their content comes from photos taken by consumers, which promotes brand and customer relationships, and they have a very broad target market. Because of Natural Light's narrow target market, their use of social currency is very effective. And while Miller Lite does, because they repost their followers' photos, it encourages followers to post their own images with the brand in hopes of being featured on their accounts. Both Natural Light and Miller Lite maintain a similar brand image on social media. They encourage fun. However, Natural Light does appear to do a better job of reflecting these ideals on social media. On the other hand, Miller Lite uses consumer photos and information to create a more personalized image. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning and management technique used to help organizations with businesses, competition, or a campaign by looking into internal and external factors. These factors include strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. And the SWOT analysis will look into these 4 factors as it relates to Natural Light's social media usage. Their strengths include great promotional partnerships, unique brand and brand voice that reads well on social media. They have college ambassador programs and sponsors, and they have a lot of user-generated content. Their content is also humorous. Their weaknesses include a limited presence on social media channels. They're only active on Facebook and Twitter, and they also don't have Snapchat or TikTok, which are very big platforms, especially with the younger target audience. Limited comparison or limited reach on social media in comparison to rival brands, and they have an inconsistent follower engagement. Natural Light's opportunities include no rival companies on TikTok account or have accounts on TikTok, which means that if they were to create a TikTok account, they'd be the first of their kind and they would be able to gain a lot of support. They also have used holidays such as Natural Beer Day, and they have a young target audience. Their threats include that competitor beers are viewed as more respectable, and platform regulations have very specific rules regarding the use of alcohol and posting alcohol. Recommendations. Overall, I would recommend that Natural Light works on increasing follower reach in regards to their competitors, and they try to reach new markets. Creating a TikTok account would be very beneficial to the brand. It would allow Natural Light to have an edge on competitors. Natural Light's brand is a strong suit that could be used to be engaged as followers, as well as create brand loyalty. Thank you.